Addictions, baby. I love this shit.
I'm what you call a lone wolf. I like to walk alone. I go hunt for the feeling. I thrive out on my own. Look in my eyes, look at the prize, look at the yeah, yeah. Heart in my chest, holding my breath. I'm addicted to the game. I am the one they run from. Dead I lie in wait. I do not tremble, do not shake. Ice cold blood in my veins, yeah. The lone wolf is my name.
Wow, what a cage.
Hey, Andrae Lone Wolf Custom Gear, Whitetail Addictions. This year was another banger year. I ended up getting two kills on video. This year was all about the broadhead, though. I wanted to get some field testing the new broadhead, so we kind of lowered the bar a little bit. We just wanted to get some good footage and get some field testing in. Every year, it's getting to be a little harder and harder. I'm getting a little older. It's a little tougher. We run these 4-month-long seasons, in and out of the woods every day of the season, setting up, tearing down stands, having to field test stands, and then a business that's just booming and busting out of seams. It's really tough to do anything once right and stay focused on it. So I still enjoy being out there, even though it's a hectic deal. Doing some stuff this year that's the younger guys have told me will make your life easier, like bring food into the stand and some water, which I've never really done. So I started doing that, and funny story is that I text the guys as these Chris, I'm in here, it's 7 o'clock and I ate my sandwich and shit already. I'm an eater, so if it's there, I'm eating and drinking, but enjoying it, trying to keep up with guys that are, 10, 15 years younger than me on the team. I enjoy watching them grow to seasoned hunters, and some of these guys are just straight up killers. And I still enjoy the storyline of Whitetail Addictions. It's about your average guy that has an addiction with whitetail hunting and how he manages his life and his world around it, his family. That's the story to me that's more impressive than all the big deer and things, because I know the personal side of them. I've done this stuff myself, and these guys have given up a lot. And they got good spouses too that help them and are tolerant to this. So
Hit a good one. Didn't see him go down though. Check the footage out. Look like there's a lot of blood boiling out of the hole, so. Man, it happened quick. Andrae of custom gear. Whitetail Addictions. More later. We'll take up the track in a little bit. This is the rut. No rhyme or reason. I hate this season. Just shot a good one, and there's another one up on the top of the hill here. You might get his scent and follow him down. Here comes another one. Okay, so we're into the rut heavy here, so this is basically kind of a pinch point. We've got a long open field up to the right here that comes right down to the very top of this ridge. You see a lot of nice bucks cruising that. And there's two draws that they can come down off of that hill. Both of them I can shoot from here. One's a little closer than the other. There's all rubs all down and through here. This spot was pretty hot early season actually too. I passed up a pretty good buck out of this stand, so there's that one now cruising. arrow and a pretty good one here, so I think I might have got liver on this one. We're gonna get down, slip out of here, get some breakfast, and then come back and take up the tracking. More later. Okay, we're gonna head back for breakfast. I'm not even gonna take up any tracking yet. Pretty open area there. I think he might have bedded down on that hedgerow there with that thick brush. Give you a look at some of this terrain here. There's two little draws that they come off of right there. Just a sweet spot. This whole area funnels down through here. And we got 60-foot cliffs to the right. Big ridge up to the left. It's a pinch point, but it's 100 yards wide, I guess. Scrapes being actively used. Big primary. This is such a good spot. I got a tree here set up for an east wind. Left a couple of compacts in here. Nice little spot. Nice little cleared out area there, about maybe 9 feet off the ground. Creek crossings all here across the fence. That's awesome area back in here. Another couple of scrapes. One rip undercover game camera. Man, I love this shit. Designing equipment to use. And my life's passion is awesome. Another scrape. Another buck. Open this one up before he jumped the fence. This shit is performing flawlessly. Andrae, Lone Wolf Custom Gear. Whitetail Addictions, more later. Okay, I managed to recover that buck. I was gutting him here. And across the draw here right now, there's two bucks battling. So the rut's still in full swing. Gonna regroup. Rest up these old tired bones, get some fuel in the furnace here, and then probably try and get out tonight. Fill my second tag. This time I'll leave it for a good one. Andrae, Lone Wolf Custom Gear, Whitetail Addictions. Running a ragged, man. But there's not a lot of years left, so more later.
The lone wolf is my name.
I harvested 4 deer in a row with this. I can't even explain to you. You'll see some video. It's like they almost get hit hard or punched, and then they don't even want to run, and they just don't go far and they die. It just seems like it kills them a little different than a regular broadhead.
That's how the new Lone Wolf broadhead puts them down, brother.
You can make aluminum as strong as steel, and with unique design, you can do whatever you want. Again, this is way out from where the industry's at, going a totally different direction. More kills under our belt, experiment, and there's going to be hundreds, if not thousands, of guys running this broadhead this year, and we are going to see. That'll show you the real picture. not 18 deer. Our new motto is recover your deer, not your broadhead. You're not gonna break these blades, they're just indestructible. I think you'll want to give this one a shot. And I think it's gonna change the industry down the road.
Late season food plots. Freezing my frickin' ass off. I can barely feel my frickin' hands. Well, number 2 down. Hey, Andrae DeQuisto here. Lone Wolf Custom Gear, Whitetail Addictions. We're gonna go check out that deer dropped in the field here. There's another buck there looking to gore him a little bit, and some other deer starting to pile out. So look at the cage, baby. Oh, there's the arrow. There's the new Lone Wolf tip. The arrow tip by Lone Wolf. Hi, Andrae DeQuisto, filming for Whitetail Addictions and field testing for Lone Wolf Custom Gear. We got some new broadheads that we're coming out with next year, and the new 7.75 performed flawlessly. This buck was coming to a food plot here late season. We got struck with some severely cold weather. Got down to about 5 degrees. It was in the teens this afternoon, and a front coming in. Glassed a couple of these bucks hitting this food plot the prior day and just slipped in with the stand, and the rest is history.
Lone Wolf is my name.
This year was a tough year. I wanted to get 3 deer. I ended up shooting 2. The one that I wanted, I literally, he was visiting your property every 5 to 7 days, working a primary scrape and then disappearing. And I normally don't do that, but I thought there was nothing else to shoot. This would be the biggest one, and it was a huge animal. I actually wanted him for the size of his body. So I burned up a lot of time. Just, you know what? I'm going to be in this block of the woods. This is where he's going to come through to check these scrapes. If he comes through early, I'm here. If he's not, I'm waiting it out. And just hit and miss. So finally, it got to late season. I got a picture of him working that primary, and then I went and scouted the edge of the field, and there was 2 other tracks that he came out 2 days earlier, so I know he was back to winter for the year. I told my wife and I told my friend, this sucker's going down, and he's going down tonight.
Okay, we're set up on a big tank of a 10-point that I've been hunting all year. I burned up my whole early season on him. Got a big, heavy rack, big brows. The thing was running every 5 to 7 days on this primary scrape here. Been leaving the property, so he's been tough to pin down. We got him patterned late seasons on. Got real nasty, and I think it's time for him to start wintering on here. We got pictures of him 2 days in a row. That's the only time we've ever had that. So sit tight and let's see what happens. 20-yard shot to the scrape. Point blank shot right below me, which sounds like something's coming already. More later. His ass. Oh my God. I'm gonna rush the shot.
So I went into a preset stand, set on the big cedar, a lot of cover, left a lot of limbs in it, didn't want to be busted, and I end up sitting on a field edge. And it's a weird situation. I opted for letting everything on the fields get my scent and blowing the deal. I did not want him to get it down in a draw coming out and not coming out. So As deer would stack into the field, all of a sudden they get a little inclination to me, the wind would switch a little bit, and some would bug out. Then a few more would pile back in, same thing, and then they'd bug out. And then all of a sudden it came time for that deer to come, and instead of coming on a trail he was coming all year, he was on a trail 15 yards further, down a hill behind brush, quartering toward me, and he took 10 minutes to travel. I think him not seeing any deer in that field was wigging him out, because normally he'd come to that field, be loaded with does and smaller bucks, and he just knew something was up, and I was just playing the game. So now this is a longer shot. I'm not a big longer shot guy. If he'd have come on a trail that he was on, it was set for that chip shot, but there's a big limb in my way. I go over the top of it, I come back on the other side of it, I'm leaning back, and I think I opted for the top, and I could just see he was quartering at, heading toward that scrape, and it was just, he's gonna bug out, and I knew it. So went to full draw, took a shot, and I've never missed so big in all my life. After looking at the video, I just still don't know what happened, but complete miss. So that was the one I wanted for the year. I didn't end up with it. So that's your low of the year. I got a couple that good video. Those are my highs, and I still enjoyed the season. And I'm hoping some of the ones that I passed this year are back, and I think they are now. And maybe we'll have a world-class deer here to hunt this season. So keep your eyes out for it. More later. This is Andrae from Lone Wolf Custom Gear. I wanted to thank you for watching Whitetail Addictions and ask that you become one of our silent partners by hitting the YouTube subscribe button and following us on Facebook and Instagram.